Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look how you can achieve navigating a screen without showing a tab bar that you have in your app, and how you should set up the structure for that in your React Native application. So I have two screens here, one home screen which is inside the home stack, and I have a profile screen which is inside profile stack, and I have a button here that says go to settings screen without showing bottom tab. So if I press that, as you can see, I'm navigated to a new screen which is settings screen, and I don't have the bottom tab here, and I can come back it like this. So let's go and do that and do some coding. All right, now we're gonna start by creating our project from scratch. Let's cd into our desktop, and I have a folder called YouTube in my desktop. I'm gonna cd into that as well, and I'm gonna run npx create expo app and dash dash template, and I'm gonna give a name, of course, to the project, which will be bottom tab, let's say. I'm gonna have a blank TypeScript application. Navigation is gonna be file-based routing, which is we don't want. And blank TypeScript is good. Once this is installed, I'll be right back. Okay, so project is installed successfully. Let's see into that bottom underscore tab, and let's do code dot. So now in our terminal, we're gonna run npx expo install. We need bottom tabs for sure, and we need a few more libraries, which are going to be these three. Let's add this as well. Okay, this is enough for now, I believe. Let's install these guys and start our application after that. Let's run npm run iOS. So we have our project up and running here. That is good. Let's create our source folder, and under that we're gonna create stacks. As a sibling, we're gonna create screens. We can create utils as well. For detailed folder structure, how you should do it, I have a video on my channel about that. You can find the link in the description, also from the information cards upright right now. And this is okay. So first stack we will have is obviously bottom tab stack, and after that we need a app stack. I think screen .tsx tsr rnfs save, but for screens let's create folders app bottom tab, and for bottom tab we're gonna have a home, and also we're gonna have a profile, and the settings is going to be inside the app. Let's create a home screen.tsx tsrnfs save, profile screen.tsx tsrnfs save, and now let's continue with creating our app stack. But before that, let's create our types. Types.d.ts, and we're gonna export type app stack prompts, and this will have settings screen, which has properties of undefined, and then it will have bottom tabs, and it's gonna be undefined, not undefined. We need to pass the export type bottom tab stack params, and we're gonna have in the bottom tab stack params home, which is gonna be undefined, and we're gonna pass profile, which is gonna be undefined. Home stack or profile stack, we can call them as well. And to this bottom tabs, we're gonna pass this. So in our application, once we run this, we're gonna have bottom tabs displayed initially. We will have profiles, home stack on the left, profile stack on the right. And once we go to the profile stack, we can have a button that can navigate to settings screen. And from that, once we navigate to settings screen, we will not have the bottom tab displayed to our users. So that's the main goal here, as you know. And to achieve that, you need to separate the screen that you wanna navigate to without showing the bottom tab. You need to separate it from the bottom tabs screens and the tags as well. So that's why we are doing it like this. So if we go and create our bottom tab, const bottom tab equals create bottom tab navigator, and we're gonna pass our bottom tab stack params that we just created. We can say const bottom tab stack equals a function which will eventually return the bottom tab dot navigator. Oh, okay, I miswrote the braces. It's gonna be curly braces, obviously. And this will have a bottom tab dot screen. Sorry. And this will have a name of, now it's gonna suggest me what should I pass it to. Home stack, I can say. And the component will be home screen. You can create a home stack and pass it directly to that as well. That's fine. Profile stack, profile screen. Let's change this home screen to home stack. Let's create home stack as well. Home stack.tsx. So we're gonna basically, I'm gonna get some copy from my previous project to make it faster. So we need this type, export type, home stack params. It's gonna be home screen and it's gonna be undefined, and we will have profile stack params, and we're gonna have profile screen, which is gonna be undefined. Save. Home stack params, let's import. We don't need options for now. We need home screen. Let's pass this and let's export default home stack. And this home stack will be imported here instead of home screen. And let's do the same thing for profile stack as well. So these all home will be profile, save, and this profile stack will be imported instead of this profile screen here. We can save. So right now what I'm doing is you can pass stacks to the bottom tab screens, and you might have more than one screen in one tab basically that you can navigate to. Export default bottom tab stack, save this. Let's go to the app stack. I'm gonna change all home texts to the app. This is not gonna be a valid thing to have, so here we have settings screen. We can pass settings screen, save, and if we take a look here, app stack params, we have bottom tabs as well. So we're gonna do which TypeScript also suggests here is bottom tabs, and we're gonna say bottom tab stack. But we want bottom tab to be initial route name, which you can pass from here as well. Instead of bottom tabs, if you want to have settings screen, you can pass it like this as well. But if you put bottom tabs on top, the initial route name will be the bottom tab stack. And in that bottom tab stack, since the home stack is on the first line here, it's gonna open up the home stack home screen initially. So let's go to the app. Before changing this, let's give a few options to our tags. Options, screen options gonna be options. Let's save this, save this. We don't want header to be shown. Save. I'm gonna pass it here. Show header shown is gonna be false. What else? I'm gonna options header shown false. I'm trying to make the video as short as possible, so that's why like this is gonna be all over the place. Let's close others and let's try to do navigation container, and we're gonna have a app stack. And if I save, okay, so we can see home screen on top here, but let's go and give this to a safe area view, so it's gonna be clearer. Home screen, if I go to the profile stack, this is gonna be profile screen. Let's make this safe area view as well. So profile screen, home screen. So our goal here is being able to access. Let's put a button here. So our goal is being able to access the settings screen within our profile stack. So we're gonna give a title here, go to settings screen without showing bottom tab. Very long name, so this is gonna do nothing basically for now. And to achieve this, we can use the use navigation hook. I'm gonna call this to global navigation because we are going to be able to navigate anywhere in the app with like this. So I'm gonna say use navigation, and then I'm gonna pass a type which will be stack navigation prop, and within that I'm gonna pass app stack params. Save. So if I try to now navigate, as you can see now I get bottom tabs and settings screen, which are in different stacks for our application logic. So if I do settings screen here and press, as you can see, I am in settings screen. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be safe area view. Save. It's still refreshing. Let's refresh ourselves. Profile stack. Go to that settings screen, and as you can see, let's do a container styling flex 1. So here I made a few styling changes, very simple for each screen, so that you can understand and see better which screen is which one. I have home screen here. If I go to profile and press this go to settings button, as you can see our tab is not disappeared, but since our settings screen is outside our tab stack, this is how you can hide or go to a screen without showing the bottom tab. It's actually a lot simpler than how it looks. If you need the guide on that, you can use this repository. I'm gonna share this on GitHub and you can take it from there if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.